Good morning, everyone. Today is Thursday, March 14th, and we're here for a regularly scheduled work session. As always, we'll begin with the Pledge of Allegiance. And Deputy Town Attorney Anne Marie Prudente, would you do us the honor?
Is that live?
I think so.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which we stand, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you, Anne Marie. We have just a couple of quick announcements. The first one is something that Councilman Kern holds near and dear to his heart. We'll let him talk about quickly that the Riverhead Water District went to e-billing, much anticipated e-billing this week, right, Bob?
Yeah, so now you can go online and set up paperless billing with the water department. I urge you to do that. Save yourself some time running down to town hall to pay your water bill. If you have any questions, you can, I believe there's a link on the website to do that. If not, Justin, can you? Okay, Justin will take care of that. Anyway, that's it.
All right,
Thank you.
great. And this Sunday, March 17th, of course, is St. Patrick's Day, so everybody's Irish on Sunday. And Councilwoman Waske, did you want to just make a quick mention of the upcoming parade and festivities?
Yes, thank you. Everybody can be Irish again on March 30th. The Jamesport Parade, hosted by the East End Emerald Society, will take place with a 1 p.m. start. So we hope to see everybody with your green on that day.
And we need a little good luck with the weather on that day.
Yes.
Okay, and we'll get into our first and only discussion item today, which is matters surrounding amendments to Chapter 301, Article 41, which is the Pine Barrens overlay. That's with planner Matt Charters and Deputy Town Attorney Anne Marie Prudente. Come on up, guys.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Did everyone get my revised draft that I sent this morning?
Yes, everybody now has that. Yep.
Apologies. I got late comments from Pine Barrens from staff yesterday at about 4 o'clock, so I want to incorporate their changes. Just from a view from 1,000 feet on this, within the past year, the Pine Barrens has updated their comprehensive land use plan, which we call the CLUP, which governs the policies and rules within the Pine Barrens area. That's the compatible growth area and the core preservation area. There's 3 towns that are members of the Pine Barrens commissions: us, Riverhead, Town of Southampton, and Town of Brookhaven. I am the supervisor's new designated Pine Barrens. This year, I was tasked with updating our code to demonstrate compliance with the new CLUP standards. So that's what you have before you now. It's very dense. A lot of it is policy updates to incorporate into the code that they were already doing, but it wasn't codified or in their CLUP, so we made those changes. The things you'll see, so 301, 197, the things that will really jump at you are the clearing standards. So it used to just be clearing. Now it's clearing and open space standards. The percentages have changed. As you can see, most things went down to 35%, and then commercial areas are at 60%. In doing this, Anne Marie and I wanted to ensure that we were protecting our asset within the town, which is EPCAL, which falls under a separate standard under Pine Barrens. So that's 35% for the entire site. Because any development with EPCAL cannot be considered a development of regional significance, which means Pine Barrens can't come over the top, and it's also anything within the fence of EPCAL is considered non-development. So a lot of these changes, like I said, are really just language changes. That's really it. We're on a very tight time frame for this. The Pine Barrens did update their CLUP, which is essentially like a comprehensive plan, last April, with an effective date of April 18th of this year. So I have this draft prepared for publish and post for Tuesday, public hearing at the following town board meeting, which is an afternoon meeting, and then hopefully a notice of adoption at the meeting after that.
Changes are more of a requirement, basically,
It's a
to match
requirement.
their codes.
We have to, yes.
And Matt,
Yeah.
it was chapters 4, 5, and 6.
4, 5, and 6.
So we went through line by line,
Yeah.
very carefully, more than once.
Lucky you.
Yeah, it was,
Yeah.
it was
It was
a little bit of a
riveting.
task. It's a good exercise, though, for when we're updating our comp plan now, so this is what it's going to be like for the next
Yeah.
few months.
So, but the key element really for the town board is that section 9.2 of the CLUP, wherein EPCAL is considered non-development. That remains intact and in place. And even with the modifications to 4, 5, and 6, Matt and I were very careful and had a critical eye that those provisions didn't undermine any portion of 9.2.
Okay. Makes sense.
Yeah.
Good job.
Does the board
I
have
read
any-
this thing, and after the second one, you said changes, I'm like, I don't know what you changed, I'm like, on this.
Yeah, so that changed, there was
Why
a
I'm glad
draft.
you were here today.
Yeah, there was a draft recommendation that was on the first page. It would have been right before the clearing standards, which they had in a draft change for the club that didn't actually go into effect, so we just took it out.
And just to clarify for the public, the version that's in the resolution packet is still reflective of the old version. We
Will
just
be
got
changed
this
to
this
that.
morning, so of course we'll swap that out and make sure that we have the right version before the board on Tuesday when they vote.
Yes, ma'am.
And I believe press that's present has received the revised.
Yes.
Correct, and we have additional copies here for
Great.
any members of the public. And then we'll swap out the version that also is listed as an attachment with today's work session. So, great.
That's it.
All right, thank you guys.
Thank you.
Thank you for
Appreciate
all
you
your hard
coming in.
work.
So that is it for open session items. We'll now move on to resolutions. So the board has their packet, which is also inclusive now of the attachments that are here and available for the public. We had a couple of issues with the agenda management software this morning, and we realized that several of the attachments for various resolutions didn't attach. The board now has what they need, and as I said, the copies are there, so we'll make sure that the version online is reflective of these additional attachments. So having said all that, we'll get into it. Resolution number 1 authorizes the supervisor to execute an agreement with LVF Landscape Architects, P. LLC. Councilman, you're always interested in looking at the timeline. I think you'll be pleased with the timeline that's articulated
Yeah, I
in
did look
Exhibit
at,
B.
I
Yep.
looked at.
Okay, resolution number 2, authorizing an appraisal of property described as Suffolk County Tax Map Number 600-67-4-29.11, 3.3 acres for the consideration of purchase of development rights of the parcel located in the town of Riverhead, Massoud. That's a typo, that N does not need to be there, so we'll make that change. Number 3, accepts donation of floating dock for East Creek Marina. This is a good thing. We could use it. Resolution number 4.
I think it's just acknowledge Stein Seafoods
Sure.
for their donation. That's all. That's greatly appreciated.
Yeah, absolutely. Resolution number 4, we had an issue again with the program. You'll see that the content is there and correct, but the formatting of the resolution is a little wonky, so we're going to work on correcting that, but the title is listed at the back end of the resolution, but nothing substantively changing there. So the title is authorizes conveyance of town real property located at 201 Howell Avenue, Riverhead, New York, 11901, subject to permissive referendum. Anne Marie is here and she can expand upon this for us, but she did a great job negotiating this on behalf of the town.
So as the town, should I come up there?
We're a friendly bunch here. You're welcome to join us.
So as the town board is aware, when we purchased this property, building and planning departments moved into this building, leaving vacant 201 Howell Avenue. So it's vacant, it's surplus. We did put it up for auction back in December, kept it open for over a month. We received no bids. We did a mandatory minimum price to meet our appraisal. This sale price is above our appraised value. But again, mindful that it was appraised, 2 years ago. So I think it's a very fair purchase price.
Just for the general public, this is the old site for the building department and planning
Correct.
department, so, which is
Yep.
no longer utilized.
Good. Thank you, Emery. Resolution number 5 extends award for Youngs Avenue landfill maintenance and monitoring. And they're going to continue at the same price, which is always great. Number 6, provisionally appoints a code enforcement officer. Number 7, ratifies authorization for the supervisor to execute early voting polling place agreement with Suffolk County Board of Elections for Riverhead Town Hall. Number 8, assesses cost of labor and material for previously authorized remedial actions at premises known as 16 Doris Avenue, Riverhead, New York, Suffolk County Tax Map Number 600-105-2-45. Resolution number 9, appoints hearing officer and authorizes suspension of employee. Resolution number 10, authorizes the town clerk to publish and post notice to bidders for electric motor repair and replacement, including emergencies. Resolution number 11, establish capital project number 72404, Riverfront Adaptive Children's Playground. Yep,
Yeah.
forward progress there. Number 12, establish capital project number 12403, Riverfront Amphitheater.
Double hooray.
Another hooray. Number 13, capital project number 52214, 2022-23 POP closure. This is a road resurfacing grant that we get from New York State, so we're always appreciative of that.
Pave our potholes.
That's right. Number 14, assesses cost of labor and material for previously authorized remedial actions at premises known as 40 17th Street, Wading River, New York, Suffolk County Tax Map Number 600-52-2-23.1. Number 15, authorizes submission of letter of intent and execution of contract by the supervisor for operation and maintenance grant program to New York State Environmental Facilities Corporation, EFC. We do this every year. This is for the pump-out boat. Number 16, authorizes supervisor to execute agreement with Riverhead Lacrosse Club, Inc. for referee and umpire services for Town of Riverhead Police Athletic League Girls grades K through 8 lacrosse program for 2024 calendar year. Number 17, accepts the resignation of a crossing guard.
Just point out the chief of police is always looking to hire more crossing guards. There are positions available, so anybody that's maybe retired and looking to get out for a few hours each day, please apply.
And that probably we need to, well, double check, but I think we need to change that to a ratify because it's as of March 7th, so we'll just double check that. Number 18, this is one of the resolutions that we had to talk about changing. We just talked about the Pine Barrens overlay. Authorizes town clerk to publish and post public notice to consider a local law to amend Chapter 301, Zoning and Land Development, Part 2, Districts, Article 41, Pine Barrens Overlay District, and we'll, as I said, make sure that we have the correct version attached for the public. Number 19, ratifies the application for community project funding, aka congressionally directed spending, by the Community Development Department for Riverhead Amphitheater. And we have Dawn Thomas here. I don't know, Dawn, maybe you can just run through this quickly since you're here for the board. I have a copy of it here if you need it.
Yep, I'm familiar with it, thank
Okay.
you. We have two, congressionally directed spending is our, congressional earmarks. Those funds paid for the water district extensions, we got 5.5 million. We're also going to be applying for a water district, another water district fund. I'm just waiting for the engineering, so you'll see another one of these resolutions come through. We have to file these applications by April 5th. And so the next one may be a ratify, but I don't have the numbers, so it doesn't make sense to even put it in yet. But we have the design funding for the amphitheater, as you know, the 200,000. We're working with Skolnick. That process has started, and that design will be completed and we'll be ready to build. And so we need some funds to build. That's the only project that hasn't gotten capital funding yet, so we thought it was appropriate to ask for the funding for that project. There may be some philanthropic funding there too. I've spoken to a few people relating to that. But in the meanwhile, it would be good to get a nice chunk going because all the buildings on that property have to be lifted up out of the floodplain and the structures built. So it is going to be costly, and it would be great to do it all at once so we don't have everything upended downtown, over a long stretch of time. So that's the impetus for that application. It's a simple application. We have all the information. I've already completed it, so as soon as you guys are okay, we're gonna send it.
Great. All right.
All right?
Thank you, Dawn.
Thank you, yep.
Resolution number 20, appoints a maintenance mechanic 2. Number 21, ratifies the resignation of a senior accountant. Number 22, accepts the retirement of a heavy equipment operator. Resolution 23, ratifies a salary increase for an account clerk. The stipulation was not attached, and it has since been attached. Number 24, awards bid for chemicals for Riverhead Sewer District. Number 25, ratifies the reclassification of a maintenance mechanic 2. This has apparently been in the works since late December, early January. We just got the approval from Civil Service. Number 26, sets the fees for spring and summer brochure with the Rec Department. Number 27, approves special event Chapter 255 application for Chicken Kids. Number 28, approves special event Chapter 255 application for AAECF Inc. Concert Series. Number 29, approves special event Chapter 255 application Polish Festival. Number 30, authorizes application to Suffolk County for HUD Home Funds and authorizes supervisor to execute grant agreement. Number 31, accepts the resignation of a public safety dispatcher 1. Number 32, accepts the retirement of a heavy equipment operator. Number 33, ratifies the resignation of a code compliance officer, Spanish speaking. Number 34, approves special event Chapter 255 application for the Bob Feller Act of Valor 5K Run for Life. And I just realized, I see it, I probably had the same problem here. It references CMAP attached in the first paragraph, and we do not have the maps attached. Probably had the same problem with this resolution that we have with all the others, so we'll make a note of that and be sure to attach it. Number 35, approve special event Chapter 255 application for cystic fibrosis Cycle for Life. And the maps are now attached. Number 36, authorizes the attendance of the town clerk, James Wooten, to attend the New York State Town Clerks Conference. The travel budget voucher has since been attached, and there's copies there. Number 37, authorization for one police department employee to attend a conference. In this case, it's the opposite. Please see attached travel budget request form. This has to remain confidential, so that form will not be attached. So that language referencing that attachment is going to be removed. Resolution 38, approves special event Chapter 255 application for the American Diabetes Association Tour de Cure. Maps are now attached. Resolution 39, authorizes the town clerk to publish and post notice to bidders for residential solid waste collection and disposal service for the town of Riverhead Refuse and Garbage District. Number 40, awards bid for Police Department Marine Unit Boat and Outboard Motor Maintenance and Repair. Number 41, awards bid for charter buses. Number 42, awards bid for water service materials. Number 43, authorizes the town clerk to publish and post request for proposals for website development. That's a good thing. Number 44, order establishing extension to Riverhead Sewer District to serve 1418 Pulaski Street, Riverhead, New York, Suffolk County Tax Map Number 600-101-2-12.6. Number 45, approves sewer district request for change order number 1 related for the clean and televised sewer tributary to the Cranberry Pump Station change order. Number 46, authorizes the supervisor to execute a license agreement with Celtic Quest, Inc. Number 47, authorizes supervisor to execute an agreement with Arlene Bobal Transcription Services. Number 48, appoints member to Zoning Board of Appeals, Portia. that's it on resolution. Does the board have any comments or questions on any of those resolutions? Okay. So that concludes the work session today. In a moment, we'll ask for a motion to go into executive session to discuss the following. Matters surrounding potential contractual agreement regarding residential solid waste with Dillingham, Prudente, and Baldinucci. Matters surrounding potential contractual agreement, Scramble Inc. with Howard and Delvecchio. Matters surrounding litigation with the town of Riverhead versus Traditional Links with Howard and Tenenberg. Matters surrounding a name I can't pronounce versus the town of Riverhead with Howard. And matters surrounding possible sale of real property with Howard and Prudente. So with that, I'll ask for a first and a second to enter into executive session.
So moved.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
No one's opposed? So moved. Thank you, everybody.